What if the top 20 teams every year were in the independent conference? Which teams will succeed and fail, and which teams outside the top 20 will become contenders? Alright, here we go. We're in the dynasty with all the independents being the top 20 teams. I would do the top 25, but that's not possible in the game because you can only have 20 teams in a conference. As you can see, everybody's here. The whole gang is here, you know what I'm saying? All in the independents, and we will update the conference every single year. So let's give an example. So Kansas State, if they drop down to 21, they gotta go, and they're gonna go ship back to the Big 12, and we will add in whoever replaces the teams that are not in the top 20. So I think it's gonna be interesting. The schedules are gonna be different. We're gonna take a look at a couple of schedules. We'll look at Alabama's schedule. We'll look at Ohio State, the reigning national champions, and we'll take a look at let's say Clemson. All right, we'll take a look at them, and then we'll get to the sim, and we're gonna see how it affects things. Who makes the playoffs? Who doesn't? Who becomes trash? Who becomes great? And we'll see who's on the outside of these conferences, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of opportunity here now that the big dogs ain't in the conferences. Who knows? Michigan and Ohio State ain't there to run the Big Ten. Oregon is going too. So let's see what happens. In Georgia, you know what I'm saying? LSU, Alabama, they gone. Maybe Auburn becomes great. Texas A&M finally comes through. Who knows? But we're finna find out, man. Let's look at the schedules real quick. All right, taking a look at Alabama's schedule. Because y'all know, since they're all in the independence, they're going to have to play each other a lot because all the other teams are locked in the conference games. Let's see. They got Oklahoma on the schedule. That's normal. Let's see. They get Clemson now. Georgia was already on the schedule. They get SMU now. South Carolina was already on the schedule. LSU probably was also already on the schedule. Okay. So they got like Clemson on the schedule, which would be a lot different. And taking a look at Clemson, let's see. They got LSU. I think that was already there. Alabama. They get Oregon now. SMU that's a conference opponent. Louisville, that's a ACC game. Let's see. And they get South Carolina in the season. Where's the great? How about Georgia? Let's take a look at Georgia's schedule. All right, they get Kansas State now. Alabama's already there. They get Michigan. Ole Miss is there. Florida, Texas. All right, so it hasn't really changed a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Maybe probably change like the next season. But I'm just taking a look at these. That's already there. So now Ohio State gets BYU and Arizona State. They already had Illinois. They already had Penn State, and they get Michigan. All right. So we looked at a couple of schedules. I'm similar to the end of the season. We'll take a look and see who's doing good, who's doing bad, and we'll see who win the national championship and stuff too. So let's go ahead and check that out. All right. Welcome to the end of season 1. Here's a look at your standings right now. Okay. This is interesting because they don't have a conference win or loss, even though a lot of those teams played each other. And this thing, it's all over the place. Miami's Illinois is number 2 in the country. All right, Illinois is number 2. All right, so LSU has lost 4 games, and a lot of teams are now out of the top 20. Ooh, we're gonna have a lot of shaking up to do. Kansas State, Iowa State, they didn't go 500. Oregon went 500. Oh my goodness, y'all get to pick your own games. How do y'all do that? All right. All right, anyway, let's take a look at some of the other conferences real quick. Then we go look and see who won the conference championship. Oh, yep. They're overpowered in this game, so yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I shouldn't even looked at that. Okay, now we got Navy here at number 12. So we got 2 American teams as ranked. Baylor is number 4 in the country. Was not expecting that. Rutgers and Indiana are doing their thing. Okay. Liberty's to the top 25. Okay. No MAC still. The MAC still is not there. Auburn 10-3, 11 in the country. Since there's no Alabama, there's no LSU, there's no Georgia, nothing for them to get cooked on. So, and all the SEC teams that was ranked, they're not ranked anymore. Oklahoma, Texas A&M, and Tennessee are no longer. What? All right, James Madison is number 20. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at who actually won the conferences, and then I'll show y'all a quick little glance at the awards real quick. All right, hold on. So we got Navy as an American championship. What was I about to say? Boise State. Duke is the ACC champion. Big 12 goes to Baylor. Big 10 goes to Indiana. CUSA goes to Liberty. MAC goes to UConn. Mountain West goes to UNLV. SEC goes to Auburn, and Sun Belt goes to James Madison. Hey, There's a lot of shit. James Madison is going to be in that conference. I just realized that. James Madison is going to be in that conference. So is Auburn. All right, so we going to look at the Heisman. It goes to Romello Brinson from SMU, the wide receiver. Here's a look at his stats. Here's a look at the stats of the guys behind him. There's Ryan Williams. There's George Pettaway, the running back. Cole Wilson, the wide receiver for Baylor. And then Byron Brown for USF. Shout out to USF. Y'all getting the Heisman Trophy candidate. I don't know how 29-7 got you in the Heisman Trophy. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and look at the bracket. I'm not going through all the awards. You know what I'm saying? You see the Heisman. All right, the video don't got to be 12 hours long. This is what you got. You got Miami, Illinois, Ohio State, and Baylor as your top 4 teams. The teams start getting a bye week, and then you have Navy and Florida, Alabama and Duke, Auburn and Georgia, Texas Tech and Indiana in the first round. And normally I'm gonna go ahead and send them straight to the national championship. And I make predictions. Top half of the bracket. Give me Duke. Duke is really good in this game, but they probably finna lose to Alabama. But give me Duke. And then on the bottom half of the bracket, give me my favorite team. Give me the Georgia Bulldogs. Oh, great. Of course, we would get this matchup. It's Georgia and Florida. Well, you know who I'm going for at least. But Georgia and Florida. Duke did lose in the first round. I knew it. All right. Let's see it. Here we go. That's what it's all about. Here in Miami. It's a home game for the game. See, that's BS right there. That's some BS. Georgia, let's do our thing. Man. Come on. The Gators from Florida, from Gainesville. They're not that far away. But actually, it might be a good bit away from Miami. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Georgia Bulldogs. Hopefully, they're eventual national champions. You know what I'm saying? Not that far away from Miami. So. All right, anyway. Let's get it. Come on. Y'all let me know y'all predictions, man. I don't know how many seasons ago. I would normally do like 3, but I might do 5 for this one. This one seems like one that needs a little bit more attention to it. And come on, Georgia, keep the pedal on the. See, y'all just blew a 17-0 lead like that. Wow, you finna let them get the lead before halftime? Y'all start y'all 17-0. They got the lead before halftime. I'll be breaking things in the house if they ever did that for real, man. The Florida, bruh. I'm not watching. If Florida wins, I'm not watching the celebration. I'm telling y'all that now. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And I'm not saying it. And I'm not saying that they're the champions. I'm not doing that either. Georgia, you better come back now. For the audience, because I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. All right. Go. Stop playing. All right, let's go on to the next season. All right, here's a look at your new Independence Conference with your top 20 teams. You see we got Auburn, Baylor, Boston College, Duke, James Madison, Indiana, Navy, Stanford, Texas Tech, and Tulane. Here's a look at the rest of the conferences just so you can see what it's looking like now in the other spots. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting because like that, especially the SEC. I feel like this has been weird. You know what I'm saying? Like you telling me Tennessee, Ole Miss, well, Ole Miss was there. Tennessee, Oklahoma, and Texas A&M couldn't get in that conference, but we got James Madison and freaking who else we got in Navy. You know what I'm saying? All right, Navy is not even a 70 overall, bro. All right, let's get it, man. I'll see you for season 2. Okay, time for a quick schedule check. I think some teams might have moved just a little bit. So one of the teams in the conference not a top 20 team. I can't do anything about that because they change it in the off season. All right. Anyway, here's a look at Illinois' schedule. They got Duke, Ohio State, Texas Tech, Alabama, Indiana. Ooh, that's quite a gauntlet right there. We'll scroll down a little bit. Let's go to a different team that we haven't really seen. Was Oregon still hit? No, Oregon left. How about South Carolina? They got Miami, LSU, Georgia, Stanford, SMU, James Madison, Auburn, and Clemson. That's a gauntlet right there. Texas Tech, y'all a new team in here. They get Bama, Boston College, Illinois, Navy, Ohio State, Tulane, Duke, and Indiana. Oh my goodness, Texas Tech. they not gonna be in there for long. They not gonna be in for long unless they show me something different. Let's show me something different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what the kind of schedule is looking like now. Cause now we got another whole season, and they got the conference changed up. They're not trying to pull into the real schedule from this season. So now they got a lot more games against each other. Let's go ahead and go to the end of season 2. Welcome to the end of season 2, man. Here's a look at the schedule, not the schedule, the conference standings. But we got Ohio State at 1, Georgia 2. You know what I'm saying? We got 11-4 Stanford. All right, Miami, Texas Tech, Clemson all doing things. Okay, oh boy, LSU is gone. Baylor is gone. Illinois is gonna be gone. South Carolina, my God, they're 3-9. South Carolina, what? Duke. The overpowerness is no longer there, man. It's no longer there. Arizona State and obviously Navy, James Madison all struggle. Tulane and Boston College, man. All right, so how about Texas Tech? Prove me wrong. They only lost 2 games. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the conferences real quick. SMU doing their thing now that they moved back out. They're going to be back in, so you better be prepared. So is you, Louisville. Virginia Tech, you might sneak in depending on how they do with the offseason numbers. UTSA doing good. They closing in on coming in. Iowa State's close to coming back in. Kansas State had a good season. Why are they not right? All right, anyway. Let's see. Big Ten, Nebraska's about to join. UCLA's about to join Michigan, and Oregon is probably about to be back. Penn State is probably about to be back. Oh boy, the whole Big Ten's gonna be in there. Pretty much. San Diego State, they might sneak in there depending on how the numbers go. You know about the bowl games. Oh my God, they have 59 overall. What? All right. Anyway. Oklahoma, okay, we got some more SEC teams coming in. Oklahoma, Ole Miss is about to rejoin. Texas, you can't run this gauntlet. Like, you can't run this gauntlet. All right, anyway, and then no more Sunbelt teams. Cause the Sunbelt about to be reunited because all the Sunbelt teams finna go back. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see who won the Heisman. Oh, I haven't even simulated that far. Let me go find out who won the Heisman real quick, and then we'll pick this back up. Well, I'll just show you this screen because I'll show you pretty much everything else. Julian Izayah won the Heisman Trophy, 51.04 on the yardage, 44 touchdowns, 66 completion percentage. That's a good season to me. And let's go ahead and look at the bracket because I've showed y'all everything else. I mean, might as well just keep it rolling. All right. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me show you the Heisman candidates. You know what I'm saying? I did that last time. You know what I'm saying? That's something I normally never do, but I'm doing it today for whatever reason. I'm just feeling good, I guess. Then we got Austin Simmons here. He had a pretty good season. Alonzo Barnett, I think I said that right. He had a really good season too. And then you had Xavier Robinson, the running back for Oklahoma, and you had Tyler Brown, the wide receiver for Clemson as well. Up ahead, 23 receiving touchdowns. He didn't win. I don't know. It's hard to do, and he only had 80 catches too. Man, I don't know. He should have won that Heisman. He should have won that Heisman. I don't know about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Who was y'all pick for the Heisman? I don't know. That's hard to do at receiver. Anyway, you got SMU, Ohio State, Georgia, and UCLA with your bye weeks. And then you have San Diego State and Oklahoma, Texas Tech and Miami, Iowa State and Stanford, Clemson and Nebraska. These are some interesting matches. These are some matchups that I would actually really watch. I wouldn't watch them except for Oklahoma, San Diego State. I probably expect that one to kind of get out of hand, but all the other ones I expect to be kind of like pretty good. On the bottom half of the bracket, let me go ahead and get that out of the way. Give me Georgia. Y'all, as a matter of fact, don't give me Georgia. Y'all just let me down. You know what I'm saying? Give me Georgia. At the top half of the bracket, give me Miami. Give me Miami. Hey, I'll take 50% on that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to predict that. We almost got it too. But we got Clemson and Miami. Little ACC action. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Miami. I predict to make the national championship. I might as well go ahead and predict them to win it all. So let's go ahead with the Hurricanes. Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, or Nevada, whichever way you want to say. We got the Miami Hurricanes taking on a familiar foe, the Clemson Tigers. I hope you like orange. You know, even though Miami coach got on green, I hope you like orange because we got a lot of that today. Here we go. See, we got more orange. There you go. This should have been the Orange Bowl. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. I don't know what's getting into me. All right, let's get it. Come on. All right, we will see the actual celebration this time. I don't got no no hatred for either one of these teams. Even though Georgia and Clemson is a little bit of a rivalry, it's not as strong as Georgia, Florida, or Georgia Tech. It looks like, because Clemson look like they're about to win. Because Miami, what are y'all doing? are y'all gonna like try, or this was like a scrimmage game or something like that? Injuries are off, so you ain't got no excuses with Miami. I mean, yeah, I mean, like you come all the way this way just to, you know, I can't even put in words to describe the trashness that y'all displaying on this football field in front of millions of people. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right, Dabo, come on out. If it's Dabo, I don't know if that's Dabo or not. The Clemson Tigers are your national champions. I forgot. I don't have the band sound on for cinematic situations. Because sometimes it gets annoying. So hopefully I got some good music playing in the background, you know, some celebratory music. And if I don't, I just switch the music. All right, switch the music. Anyway, Clemson, yes sir, go ahead and hold that trophy up, because the Clemson Tigers are your national champions. All right, conference update time. Here's a look at the conference. You see we got Louisville in here. We got Nebraska coming in. I think Oklahoma's in there last year. Ole Miss is back. Oregon is back. Penn State is back. SMU is back. UCLA is in. San Diego State, welcome. I don't know how long you're gonna be here, but welcome. Here's a look at the conferences everywhere else, so you can see who may be ready to jump in or come back, or you know what I'm saying, what the landscape's gonna be like when some of these teams are having to leave out of this conference. You know what I'm saying? We're going for season 3, and I'm seeing the end for real this time, where I could go through everything. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Gotta show you a couple of schedules. Let's take a look at Miami, since we're already here. You know, they made a national championship. They gotta play Florida. They got Florida. They got Nebraska, Louisville, Texas Tech, Iowa State, Ole Miss. South Carolina is close up there too, but they're not ranked. And then you got Alabama and Auburn. Boy, they put y'all through. LSU is not here anymore. Louisville, you're welcome to the conference. You know what I'm saying? You get Georgia, Auburn, Miami, Oklahoma, Penn State, Stanford. All right. Let's scrub up a good bit. Let's see who we got up here. Duke is not here. Clemson. Come on, give me somebody interesting. Baylor's not here anymore. Auburn is here, right? Yeah, Auburn. Okay, we got Louisville, Georgia, Florida, Michigan, Oregon, Penn State, San Diego State, Miami, and Alabama. Auburn is gone. Auburn is going. Auburn's not staying in. I'm sorry to tell you that right now. I was wrong with Texas Tech, but I'm 100% sure Auburn's about to leave out of this conference right now after this season. All right, I see the end of season 3. All right, end of season 3, and the top of the conference. Hold on, number 1 is not even in the conference this year. Whoa. Ole Miss is at 3, Oklahoma's at 2. You got UCLA at 4, Oregon at 6, Nebraska at 10. Oh my God. Hold on, wait a minute. We got some big boys falling off the map. We got Miami after making that championship last year. We got Georgia no longer here. Michigan is gonna be gone. Alabama, Clemson is gonna be gone. Oh man, I was gonna cut it here at season 3, but I might have to do at least one more. I might not go 5, but I might have to do at least one more, because this one, we gonna get something crazy here. Hold on, wait a minute. Look, who was number 1 in the country? Watch it be Duke. Oh, it's not Duke. North Carolina's up there. Let's see. Oklahoma State. Where the heck did they come from? And then you got Washington. Oh yeah, Notre Dame's in the Big Ten, by the way, because they had to lead the independent in, you know, saying proximity to, you know, area. You know what I'm saying? USC is up in here. Who was number 1? Boise State is ranked. Okay, shout out to Boise State. They're gonna be joining in. Oh, Texas. About time y'all did something right. Goodness gracious, I was waiting on y'all. Texas ain't been waiting on y'all. What? All right, they're gonna be coming back. Let's see. Yeah, no, something about teams are ranked. But yeah, that was interesting. Let's find out who won the Heisman. I clicked through it. I forgot who won it. Oh, him. Yeah, y'all gotta patch this guy. Let's see. 50 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions, 4,400 yards, 65%. Oh my goodness. Let's see, running back. You know what I'm saying? 30. Hey, these running backs and receivers are putting up some seasons that I think just deserve it, because it's much more harder to do what they got to do. I'm not so sure that he should have won this Heisman again. All right, anyway, 3,300. All right, that's cool. 13. Okay, that's see, I would expect that to be like number 4 or something like that. That's a really good season. I would expect it to be like number 4. But that other one with that Clemson receiver, he should have won the Heisman. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket. Right? Yeah, the bracket. I haven't even shown y'all who been winning the conference. Yeah, I guess it don't matter. Y'all see the stars by the people that won the conference. Anyway, Texas, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, and UCLA are gonna get your bye weeks with North Carolina taking on USC, Mississippi State gonna take on Washington, Boise State gonna take on Oregon, and Oklahoma State is gonna take on Texas A&M. All right, at the bottom half of the bracket, give me Texas A&M, and at the top half of the bracket, give me UCLA. Give me that. Oh boy, this one gonna be good, boy. A Red River rivalry. That was a tongue twister. I had to slow down a little bit. In the national championship, well, I would love to be all over Twitter with this one, boy. This would be crazy. Oh man, let's get it. And then we got another rivalry game, another conference game in the national championship. We've had all conference versus conference. You know, say Georgia versus Florida, Miami versus Clemson, Oklahoma versus Texas. All right, let's get it. I'm going for. I always see Texas do great stuff. Texas is number 1. Let me see Oklahoma succeed for once. All right, here we go in Louisiana, New Orleans. Why did I say it backwards? I don't know. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. We got the Texas Longhorns, the number 1 team in the country. I believe Archie Manning is already gone, so we don't have that aura no more. But we do got the Red River rivalry because the Oklahoma Sooners, look at it with the Jordan brand, walking out. They ready to come take over the trap. You know what I'm saying? They ready to come take over. That man got the number 2 looking like. Well, no, I was gonna say Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts wore 2 at Alabama. He wore 1 at Oklahoma. Anyway, let me just stop talking. Let me let the game do the talking. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not playing, but let me let the game do the talking. Oklahoma, don't let me do. Just don't do what Miami did. All right, I don't care if you win. Just please do not do what Miami did. As a matter of fact, give me a close game. We haven't been able to jump into any of these games because it's been blowing out. Y'all probably forgot that I even jump in these games because people been getting cooked all game long. Let's see. Well, Georgia, blew the lead. You know what I'm saying? I guess. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna do my favorite team like that. We're just gonna talk about the fact they just happened to not get the trophy in season 1. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. We might actually get some gameplay help unless Oklahoma scores a touchdown right here. Oh, they get the field goal. Okay. Texas, keep this game close. I'm trying to get an odd hit, something to look at, bro. If Oklahoma gets a touchdown right here, that's gonna be it. And they don't. Here we go. Let's get it. Oh my lord, they're starting from the 2. They gotta go 98 yards. Oh boy. I hope y'all hear the crowd. I hope they're loud enough for y'all. That's what you do. All right, it's 3rd and 5. You only got 1 timeout, Texas. You got to get like down the field. You know that, right? Come on. Oh, he got some wheels. That's a good run, but that's nowhere near enough. All right, there we go. Get in the shotgun. Get ready and launch that dang on ball, bro. Launch it past midfield at least. Close enough. Texas is actually kind of moving here. Oklahoma, I'm getting kind of scared for you. And I'm also getting scared for me because if y'all know, overtime is Super Sim is broken. Or they just used that last time out. It's broken, and I'd be upset if the glitch happens again. I'm very, very scared. Y'all threw a screen. I guess you got the first down. I can't say nothing. All right, 4th and 4. You got to get at least the first down here, but you probably going for it all. 30 yards out. That's not that far. That's very doable. You threw it in double coverage? Like y'all didn't get in the Hail Mary or that like that. That's. It just got loud as heck just now. All right. Shout out Oklahoma for getting a national championship. You know what I'm saying? I predicted it right, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because I am high level knowledge of ball knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I got that IQ. I should be on ESPN for as an analyst because y'all can't trust the ones that they already got. You know what I'm saying? I give you the good stuff. See, I just told you Oklahoma gonna win that championship, right? Yeah, and look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Watch this. Oklahoma are your national champions. See that? Okay, last conference update for the video. I think it depends on how I go. We do a season 5, but here's what we're looking like. No more Clemson, no more Georgia, no more Alabama, no more Michigan. It's completely different right now. We got Boise State in, we got Mississippi State in, Oklahoma State there is, TCU is in, USC, A&M, Texas is back in, Washington is in. Here's a look at the conferences, you know what I'm saying? The whole ACC just reunited, basically. they all just reunited. Big 10 looking like this. Big 12, you know, see you say the MAC. The MAC, I feel bad for the MAC. They was the only conference, well, the Pac-12, they can kind of coincide with the Mountain West a little bit because that's basically the same thing. But the MAC, they're the only team that really, the only conference that really didn't get any love. You know what I'm saying? San Diego State and Boise State, they're gonna be moving to the Pac-12, so I count that with Pac-12 because I don't know. I don't know how they was a 59 overall at one point. And then here's the SEC. You got Georgia, Alabama. I'm assuming that's gonna be the conference championship. And the Sun Belt, you know what I'm saying, basically got reunited recently. And I'll see for a couple schedule checks, and then you know we'll look at everything at the end of the season for season 4. All right, schedule check. Here we go. Reigning national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners, looking like they got Texas on the schedule, of course, but they got Nebraska, Oregon, Ole Miss, Washington, Oklahoma State, and A&M. That's a tough one right there. That's a tough one. Let's see. Give me a different team. Let's see who we got down here. TCU. Let's see TCU. They got Boise State. They got Nebraska. They got Auburn. They got Mississippi State. They got Penn State and Baylor. That's not too bad. How about USC? They got A&M, LSU, Ohio State, Texas, UCLA, and Notre Dame on this. Notre Dame isn't part of the thing, but they know Notre Dame on the schedule too. Oh, that's a rivalry anyway. Let's get a team at the top. How about Boise? They got TCU, Auburn, Washington, Arizona State, UCLA, Texas A&M, Mississippi State, and Penn State. Okay, that's what's looking at. They only a 77 overall. Oh, see, and that's a team that joined the conference, but due to how they moved the numbers around from end of the season to preseason, they're now number 21, and they would not be in the conference. So, I can do what I can. All right, I'll see you at the end of the season. Okay, welcome to the end of season 4, and I want to show you this Heisman Trophy winner because this is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all see him? Look at this. 58 touchdowns on 71% completion percentage, only 7 picks, 5,300 yards, and he had his 2 wide receivers with him. 29 touchdowns right here, 10 touchdowns right here. We won't even look at the other guys because we don't need to see that. We don't need to see that. This is all you need to know right here. What? This is not even a real guy because he's a junior. You know what I'm saying? And we're 4 seasons in, so pretty much everybody that was on the regular roster will be seniors or redshirt seniors. So that is crazy. That's a crazy pull for Missouri. Shout out to Missouri, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the conference standings, we don't have number 1 or number 2. Great. But Ole Miss did go undefeated. You know what I'm saying? You see everybody else here. Let's see Nebraska, USC, A&M, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, TCU, Boise State, Mississippi State, and Arizona are now out. TCU, Oklahoma, and Boise State. I looked at all their schedules and I thought they all had pretty tough matchups. All right, ACC. Looking at this, Florida State is back. They're back, baby. The Noles are back to an 81 overall. They still ain't got no offense. Duke is doing good. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Duke, why are you not watching my wide receiver RTG? We just transferred to Duke, and we going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Why are you not watching it? The playlist is probably in the description, or either you could just go to the channel and go to my playlist and find it there. You know what I'm saying? Why are you not watching it? I'm serious. It's enjoyable. You watch it this far, you might as well watch that too. All right. Anyway. As a matter of fact, Izayah, go ahead and pop the thumbnail when we transfer the Duke up there. See, I told you we went to Duke. I told you we was cooking. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't want it. All right. enough with the self-promotion. You look at the Big 12, you know what I'm saying, Colorado, and then Big 10, you got Notre Dame and Indiana, you know what I'm saying. Here we go. No love for the MAC. We got UNLV in the Mountain West, though. And then you got Missouri. They better be #1 with that kind of season. Alabama's up in here, Arkansas, Georgia, and then you got the Sun Belt. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and take a look at the conference bracket, the CFB bracket. And it looks like we got Missouri, Duke, Ole Miss, and Baylor with your bye weeks. And then you have UNLV, Penn State. Penn State's probably winning that. Oregon State, Oklahoma State. Oregon's probably winning that. Colorado and Auburn. I don't know. Notre Dame and Florida State. Notre Dame is probably winning that because Florida State don't have no offense. And on the bottom half of the bracket, give me the Duke Blue Devils. And then on the top half, give me Penn State. What's up with EA and conference play in a national championship? We got Tiger on Tiger action. Missouri, you better not lose. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm going for you, but you just better not lose. We going to Tampa, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. All right, who likes Tigers out here in Tampa Bay? You know what I'm saying? I don't think you'll find many Tigers out here in Tampa Bay, but we got a pair of two set of Tigers. You know what I'm saying? We got a black and orange Tiger right there, #1 in the country. The Missouri Tigers taking on Navy and Orange Tiger. I forgot they had a mascot. I knew Auburn got a mascot, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. There we go. We got Auburn, the Navy and Orange Tigers out there from Alabama. Auburn, Alabama. Can we see their mascot too? No? Is Auburn mascot not in the game? Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, anyway. Let's go on. Come on. #6 in the country, the Auburn Tigers. #1 in the country, Missouri Tigers. Let's get it. I don't know how many times I've done said Tiger in the past, like 30 seconds, but, you know what I'm saying? Who's counting? Not me. You know what I'm saying? Just don't click on the video. I'm sorry. They both named Tigers. I said it again. But what else you want me to do? All right. So now it looks like we got a good game. You know what I'm saying? We doing something pretty good here. Hold on. Missouri. Okay. Auburn, I need you to, like, clutch up. All right. I need you to clutch. I mean, that quarterback and the receivers are they have like Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase type of chemistry. Hold on, wait. Okay, now we got a game. Hold on. But yeah, that quarterback and the receivers got they got that chemistry locked down. Hold on. We gonna get some gameplay? Okay, hold on. We'll jump in right here. 3rd and 8 for Auburn. A minute 38 on the 36-yard line. They need a touchdown. Come on. They're striking distance. Let's see. Looking all day. It gets set. Are they going for it? Absolutely. Let's get it. Shotgun set. Come on. Call your best play right here. Y'all better block. You're throwing it. And he got it. First down. And he's got more inside the 20. Inside the red zone down at the 15. All right. Are we going to be crying War Eagle today? We're going to be crying War Eagle? Come on. Play action. Looking. A dot. Hey, he held on to that. Wow. First and goal from the 5 for the Auburn Tigers, who looking real good right now. Play action. Throwing another one up. And he's wide open. Touchdown, Auburn. You know what I'm saying? Missouri. I actually want to see this quarterback in action. Let's get it. All right, Heisman Trophy candidate. And your 2 wide receivers. Put together a masterpiece for me. No. We're not playing for OT. What? No. Okay, there you go. Go ahead, get out of there. Go ahead, do your thing. All right. Y'all better not run this ball. Y'all better not. I'm gonna break something. Okay, I'm not actually gonna do that, but bro. All right. I guess I see y'all OT. All right, I simulated inside overtime because of the glitch. Let's see. Come on. OT it is. Can we get an OT classic right here? You go OT classic to end this thing off. Okay. Nice little dump off. First down. Inside the 10. Okay, at the 9. He has 4 more touchdowns and no picks. He has over 60 touchdowns this season. And that would just count this game. He had other playoff games. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. This man probably has like 75 touchdowns. This man is killing Joe Burrow's record right now. All right, here we go. Handoff. Oh, did y'all see that pancake? Shout out to the big boys. Now it's 3rd down. Indy set. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Spread it out. Spread it out. Pause. Spread that out. Come on. Oh, he gonna take off? No, he gonna check it down. Alright. Alright, Auburn, you know what you must do. You know what you must do. You know what's on the plate right now. Come on. I would love to see him get a touchdown. That'd be crazy. I ain't seen no touchdowns really. Boom. Okay. Auburn. Look at that inside the 20. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Handoff. First down. Inside the 10. Down at the 7. They only need the field goal. But will Auburn strike back-to-back times to win it all? Here we go. Down at the 3. Auburn's itching. Ever so slightly second and goal here. Pistol formation for the Tigers. Well, the away Tigers. And we're going to get a handoff. And he's going to get into the end zone. And Auburn's going to win the football game. Auburn's going to win the football game. Auburn's going to win the football game. And they're your national champions. The undefeated season for Missouri no longer possible. They couldn't get it done when it mattered the most. And the Auburn Tigers get a national championship. 44-41 in the OT thriller. Man, Heisman season over like 70. I gotta look and see how many touchdowns he got. Over like 70 touchdowns, undefeated. Don't matter. It don't have a ring to it because the Auburn Tigers are your national champions. Let's see. That quarterback finished with 6,350 yards, 70 touchdowns, 10 picks, and 71% completion percentage. That is absolutely insane. I'm about to have a video pop up probably about right there. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and check that out. And then, you know, you can leave me a comment for an idea to do just like this and more realignment ideas, because I like doing these videos, man. This one was really interesting. I know y'all got some creative minds, man, and I showcase your comment if you give me the idea and I choose it. And like the video, subscribe to the channel, and it's Izayah, and I'ma see you in the next one.